Hello, and thank you for participating as a Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Community volunteer. What is this initiative all about? We are connecting people within our community to the services they both need and want, while encouraging them to use their own skills, strengths, and talents to help their neighbors. We are looking at how we can improve our overall quality of life, thereby creating a healthier, thriving place to live. We will examine how encouraging volunteerism, sharing, and simply asking for help can better improve our lives and create a more responsive approach in meeting the needs of our aging population. It is our hope to reach out to older adults living in their homes, as well as those who are at risk of isolation and those suffering from long-term disabilities. You, the volunteer, play a central role in helping our clients reach their self-identified goals that could assist them in staying healthier longer. You are critical to our success because you provide a unique opportunity to encourage community involvement, engage and raise awareness. As a valued and integral member of our Compassion Care Community team, we hope to provide you with opportunities to utilize your individual skills, strengths, and talents, provide training to support you in your volunteer roles, and seek input for you along the way to assist us with planning and evaluation as we move forward. We strongly encourage you to develop and contribute in ways beyond your role as a Compassion Care Community volunteer. It is our hope that with your help in the community, we will improve the lives of older adults, those living with lifelong disabilities, or those who are isolated, increase the connectedness of people by sharing our skills and talents and asking for help when we need it, and improving the quality of life for one another as volunteers, care recipients, or citizens, and supporting one another in a more active manner. The following vignette has been developed to provide an overview of a Compassion Care Community volunteer experience as a Sharing My Journey coach, provide an introduction to the volunteer activities before, during, and after the client visit, and to demonstrate how volunteers, clients, the Compassion Care Community team members will communicate information. Every client visit will be different. However, the flow of communication will be very similar.
Hello.
Hello, Sheila.
Yes, this is Sheila.
It's Mike calling from the Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Community. How are you?
Each volunteer will provide their schedule 1 month in advance in order for us to complete the registration and planning for the first client visit. Each volunteer pair will be assigned and scheduled to visit a patient at home. All patients in the program have agreed and provided verbal consent to participate. Each volunteer will receive email notification about an upcoming visit. Each volunteer will receive information about the client prior to going to the visit.
I hope I've answered all your questions.
Yes, you have. Thank you for your time, Sheila. If you have no other questions, we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 3:30.
At least one day before your scheduled patient visit, arrange to pick up the client visit package from the office and connect with your volunteer partner and review your roles and responsibilities.
Hi, my name is Crystal, and this is Anam, and we are with the Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Initiative, and we have an appointment with Sheila.
During the patient visit, Sharing My Journey volunteers will introduce themselves as Compassion Care Community volunteers who are there to assist the client, provide education, information, and assist them in developing their lifelong plan based on their own personal needs. This will be done through a conversation-style visit in order to receive the necessary information.
Some muffins?
Oh no, thank you, we're good.
But we appreciate the offer. Thank you for participating in the Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Initiative. We're going to run through the Sharing My Journey program, but before we begin, do you have any questions?
Not at this time, but maybe later during the visit.
All right then, let's get started.
If the client is managing the use of computers themselves, introduce them to the Personal Health Record and Survey application. If the client is not managing technology themselves, complete a number of surveys identified in the package, received for the visit with them, or leave them with the client to complete themselves if they so choose. There may be times where the client wants to discontinue the interview and continue at another time. The computerized applications, including the surveys and personal health records, may be conducted during more than one visit.
Sheila, we would like to take this opportunity just to talk about what you see as the best way to achieve the quality of life you deserve and what you want as your lifelong plan. From there, this information will help us decide what we need to do to help you get there. So just to start, we will be asking you a variety of questions, and this will only take about an hour or so of your time. At any point you feel uncomfortable and you want to pause and continue at a later time, please let us know. We'll be happy to do so.
Okay.
Anon will ask you questions, and I will take notes so we can develop a plan for your personal skills, needs, and talents. We will also ask for some responses to some survey questions that we are doing for research.
Answers to all your questions will be kept private and securely stored. We'll then work through the development of your personalized care plan, including a summary for easy reference. We would also like to help guide you build your own care team by connecting the individuals that are most close to you and that care about you the most. And we will make sure that every individual in your care team understands exactly what your plan is going forward.
At the end of each visit, we will provide you with a personalized plan with information that you choose to share. This is called Sharing My Journey. Is this all right with you?
Yes, let's continue.
Note that once the client identifies who their intended quarterback will be, if they choose this approach, the third visit will be used to transfer the responsibilities to that person.
Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It makes me think about some of the things that have been going on in my life.
You did a wonderful job answering our questions. At this point, do you have any questions for us?
No, I don't have any questions.
Well then, thank you so much, Sheila, for making time for us to visit you today. So before we leave, I just want to schedule a quick follow-up visit with you, if it's okay. How about 1 week from now? Would that be okay?
Let me check my schedule. How about next Wednesday at 1:30? Would that be okay?
Perfect.
When the visit is complete and you have left the client home, please communicate via email or by telephone to the Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Community Project Management Office.
Hi. Yeah, we just got done at Sheila's and everything went great and we're on our way back to the office.
The Compassion Care Community Project Management Office will send the Sharing My Journey volunteers a questionnaire electronically to obtain feedback on how the visit went for them. Call the client directly in follow-up to ensure that their needs were met and that the volunteers performed in a professional manner and gave instructions that were understood throughout, and document the client's interactions. After the visit, the information you gathered will be inputted into the Sharing My Journey report. This is the document that is compiled based on the information gathered at the visit. The report is built ongoing based on the information collected during each visit. By the third visit, the Sharing My Journey report should be fairly complete and transferred to the quarterback for continued updating and use. After the initial visit, a follow-up visit will be arranged at an agreed-upon date and time. This follow-up visit should not take place more than 1 month later. The objective of the subsequent visits are listed in the document titled Sharing My Journey Coach Roles and Responsibilities. This document provides all the detailed information of what needs to be done prior to each visit, at each visit, and after each visit. In general, follow-up visits are to ensure the client can access their PHR and are comfortable with its use, and show them how to do this if they have not accessed it yet. Ensure the client knows how to and is committed to completing the surveys. Eventually transfer the Sharing My Journey report and oversight responsibilities to the quarterback. Encourage the client to complete their advanced care planning. Encourage their client to contribute to and connect to others in their community through the use of social media, electronic tools, and time banks. And help facilitate the lifelong plan action needs for the client. So that concludes our vignette. Thank you for becoming a volunteer for the Sharing My Journey program with our Windsor-Essex Compassion Care Community.